Hello and welcome to my presentation of my prototype. So at the beginning we've got the nav bar, and then we've got the form in the middle, the booking form, and then we've got an image just to say what we do, and then we've got this mailing list which is for people who want to get deals to subscribe to, and then we've got the footer at the bottom which basically just has links to important information that our clients may want to see. So back to the nav bar, we've got the account page. So basically the account page is for just you to log in and show you any booked holidays that you've got, or any activities that you've got that have been stored in your account. That's what we'll use the login page for. And then we've got the summer holidays in the nav bar as well, which just shows you a range of summer holidays that we've got available, clearly outlaying the spots that are there and the expertise level as well. And then we've got the winter holidays doing the same thing as well. And behind every picture, if a picture is not available, we have used the source attribute to be able to let the user know that it was an image of the location, and that would also be helping us with web accessibility at the same time. So if we go to the booking form, this is the booking form where we can enter the spot, and then we enter the expertise, where these two are the main components for filtering what holidays are shown to you basically. So if you enter the spot and the location, and then probably enter like where you want to go and which airport you may depart from, and then you go to the date, and the date has got this beautiful API date range functionality, which basically just makes the date range more appealing. And then if you do that, you click on the date again, and that will store the dates that you've selected. If you wish, you could use the add flight and add accommodation facilities as well if you want a package, and that you choose that. If you choose a flight, you'd add one way. You could choose the number of people that are traveling. You could choose your room type, and then you could also choose the number of people that are going to be in the rooms. So let's take 2 for this example. So when you've got that, you search, and then when you search, it will show you the filtered results, and these results are filtered based on the sport and the expertise level. And that would be, for example, now here we've got golf beginner, and we've got 3 options for golf beginner in Pehaloga, Caberolo, and Del Patis. So if you want to see more about a particular one, for example, if you want to see Capirola, you just click on the name, and then we'll see a bigger picture of it. At the bigger picture, we'll get the name and then the location, and then we've got this image corridor that just goes through the images, and then we've got a description clearly indicating the sport and the expertise level, and then we've got the amenities, and then we've got this accommodation page, which is basically for you to choose whether you want a single, a double, or family room, and that can be done dynamically, so you can see how much it will cost you at the end of the day. So that will help our users know how much it will cost them basically, and also that is stored in a state at the last one you pick is stored, so that it's used for your billing at the end. So for example, if I picked double, that would be $9.75, and then I'll click book holiday, and then I'll get this beautiful form which you can fill in using your name, and this is like the final form as well, which has got the where we used some validation for the form, and that will be basically all the fields are required. For example, if you try to check out without filling them, it will not let you do that. And then you continue with all the necessary forms to fill in. Once you fill the whole form, and most of the validation is on the payment page, whereby if you enter a name, and you'll see the error right down below if it's wrong, and then you do so. For example, this one, they have to be 16 for it to go through. That's standard. And then we've got this to help us go through picking your expiry date, basically just make it a little bit easier. And then this has not to be above 3, standard again, and then that. And then when you've filled up all the form completely, you just click checkout, and that would show you that you have successfully booked your holiday. And that is how we'll go from wanting to book a holiday to the end of booking the holiday, and that's been done through following the processes that were outlined in the sprints in the past 3 days through the design sprints, and that has helped us literally follow our user map from the start to the end. and that's the end of the prototype. So for the for the for the evaluation, we've got the questionnaire. I carried out the survey questionnaire format where we've got the questionnaire to literally just ask people to give us feedback on the prototype and how we can improve it. So we've got where they provide their name, and then we've also used some of these renting ones to be able to gather data that can be used in a more visualized way that we're going to see in the responses. And then we've got some open-end questions to basically just get answers from people. So I was able to collect 6 responses in total, and as it's recommended by the sprint book that you have to have more than 5, and this gave me a clear idea of how people perceive the website, and what I can change and how I can improve it. And also, like they said, the visualization is way better with rentings, and also some ideas from the open questions. Sorry. So we've done the evaluation that way to get responses, and some of these responses have been implemented in the final solution, and yeah, that's the end of the presentation. Thank you.